Hello and welcome to my vlog. I'm Josephine and today I'm going to talk about the integration or fusion of the ego self and soul self. Your ego self is the sense of who you are, the glue that holds your sense of selfhood together. It is your identity based upon the memories that have formulated your perceptions of yourself and the world of which you are a part of. Through your ego, you relate to the world and those around you, make choices and decisions that drive your life forward each day. Spiritually speaking, your ego also represents you as an individual divine spark of universal consciousness, an individual wave on the great ocean of existence, connected to all the other waves and so part of the great ocean itself, i.e. connectedness and not separateness. Unfortunately, ego self and soul self do not make easy bedfellows. The ego self is about survival and is often fear-based. Trusting in the input of the intuitive soul self comes at a price, and that means the ego self taking a back seat occasionally and risking listening to the quiet, soulful inner voice of intuition. As I've said in my previous vlogs, our Western culture does not nurture this sense of connectedness, and so the result is that we suffer from ego distortion and we lose connection to our transpersonal, soulful, authentic selves in so doing. Why then do we, apart from our cultural mindset, sense ourselves as separate from others in this world? Some transpersonal teachings would indicate that the primal wound is being born itself into the material world, and the sense of separation from source energy that comes about at birth. This sense of separation is then reinforced when, as a newborn, our mother puts us down for the first time, reinforcing the message of separateness. We lose touch with our deep, innate sense of spiritual selfhood. It's a sad state of affairs and needs a great deal of consideration, in particular to do with the nurturing of young souls as they enter this world at the point of birth. And also the ongoing upbringing and education of our children. Children need to be treated as unique human beings by their parents, carers and teachers to avoid the annihilation of authentic sense of selfhood. The loss of this vital sense of being disrupts our relationships with ourselves and others in the natural world. As we work to engage with the transpersonal aspects of ourselves again, we need to integrate this soulful, spiritual part of ourselves within our ego self to engage with that which we lost touch with at our point of birth, attempting to fill the void of emptiness and separation that sends us off in search of detrimental solutions that can only lead to a greater sense of loss and separation. I have talked in my previous vlogs of the conscious mind represented by the tip of the iceberg and described the unconscious mind as the vast expanse of the iceberg beneath the water and hidden. Now also I want to talk about the collective unconscious. This being a level of unconscious knowledge that is shared by all members of the human species at a deep, symbolic and genetic level. This concept extensively documented by the psychologist and psychiatrist Carl Jung. The collective unconscious is hugely transpersonal in content and contains universal ancient knowledge, ancient ancestral memories, images and archetypes. Archetypes being images and thoughts which have universal meanings across all cultures, which may show up in our dreams, literature, art or religion. They are also deep, inherited, transpersonal, ancestral knowledge memories. In other words, we are far more than we think we are. We have great personal potential, if only this factor is nurtured in us culturally from birth. I believe we're living disempowered lives on this planet, and we need to remember who we are individually and collectively, and who we can become. We can begin to find that possibility by beginning to work with our personal psychological and transpersonal investigation and practice. It really is only a case of remembering who we really are and why we're here. However, it will necessitate the decimation of a lot of preconceived ideas and cultural persuasions. I will leave it there today, but would encourage each and everyone to consider using mindfulness, meditation, journaling and connecting with the natural world and paying attention to the opportunities transpersonal perception has to offer to enable a gentle return to a true sense of self and a letting go of the false sense of self, embracing body, mind and spirit once again and becoming the people who we really can be on this planet. I'm going to say goodbye for now, but I'll see you again soon.